Joining us now from New York City is a columnist for the New York Post who writes about these kinds of things all the time. But she's a new podcast that Red Seat, which we're in business with, is promoting. It's called Podcast One, and it's going to deal with politics. And Miranda Devine has access to a lot of very interesting guests, and she will be doing that podcast. We hope you check it out. So, Ms. Devine, first of all, am I making any mistakes in my Iranian analysis?
No, I don't think so at all. And I mean, you know President Trump very well and have known him for many years. And you know that people can't pigeonhole him as either a warmonger or a dove. He's sort of criticized for both things, but as he says, he just tries to apply common sense. And that's what he's been doing now. He's been crystal clear from the beginning throughout the campaign and previously that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Okay.
That's all.
Do you think he's making any mistakes? Should he be more aggressive? Should he be more passive on it? Is he making any mistakes, in your opinion?
I don't think so. I mean, look, he hasn't done anything overt yet. He's just threatened the Ayatollah. He said we have complete control of the skies. Obviously, Israel has degraded Iran's defenses, so now is a good time to go in and just smash the nuclear facilities. That's all.
But what if Israel can't smash them because they don't have the bombs that we have? And say the mullahs hold out, and the only way to obliterate the nuke stuff is for the United States to bomb these mountainsides. Would you support that?
That is the only way, because these nuclear facilities are buried very deep down, and only the US has these B-2 bombers that are capable of carrying the bombs that can actually get near them. So, I mean, unfortunately, America is the only country in the world with the ability to do this. And I think President Trump has been weighing this decision very, with great care. And his message to the Ayatollah just a short time ago saying, surrender, unconditional surrender. We don't want the Ayatollah dead. He's safe for now. This is a clear, he's moved.
Yeah, he's trying to get right. It would be much better if they threw their hands up, and then the United Nations could go in conjunction with the United States and just take.
It's not going to happen, probably, but I mean, a limited strike.
What could
just
happen,
do that
though,
and get out.
What could happen is the Iranian people, the Persians, will rise up, and if that happens, the army will turn, and that's what Trump is really hoping for. He's not hoping for any rationality on the part of the Ayatollah, okay? He's hoping that the Persian people will say enough. And that's why he's saying, get out of Tehran, this and that. And it's possible that happens. Not probable, but possible.
Well, we hoped for that in Iraq, and it didn't happen.
We hoped for it in a lot of places, and it didn't happen. But I do agree with you that Trump is not going to allow this thing to go back to where it was, in a sense that it signed some kind of deal, and the deal is murky, and they still have this capacity. Trump has come to the conclusion, and I know this to be true, that they're done. And if we have to push them over the edge, we'll probably push them over the edge. But if we do that, we're going to have trouble with China in particular. And that is a huge, huge story. And I know that because I was just in Beijing. China doesn't care about the mullahs. They don't care about them one bit. But they don't want the United States pushing people around and using military action. So that's what Trump has, a very, very complicated situation. I also want to talk to you today about the media. People may not know this who don't live in the New York area, but Miranda Devine was right in the middle of the Hunter Biden laptop thing, where the New York Post, to its credit, got the laptop, printed what was on it, and then the mainstream media, the corporate media, attacked the New York Post, saying it was all bogus, which those of us who are honest brokers of information knew was false. And I think that the corrupt media knew it was false as well, but they didn't care. But anyway, you went through a long period of time where you were fighting these people, and then they finally admitted defeat and said, yeah, the New York Post had it right, blah, blah, blah. Do you see any improvement in those people who reported dishonestly about Hunter Biden?
No, all they do is morph. They never said that the New York Post got it right. They just seamlessly moved into, oh, yes, the laptop is real. And, oh, yes, then it's used in a court of law as evidence. Oh, yes, but they never go back and revisit their own errors or correct them.
Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.